High and deep into the upper deck and gone.
Well, they were smart not to check for a reason, so he waited, stayed back.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, deep down the right field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the he or his club have been hoping for. A changeup over the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over.
3 runs already home here. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he strikes him out here, able to stop the bid as the side is retired. The 3 runs on the scoreboard will move to. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He comes in today leading the
players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Johnny Colbert. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Suarez has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Ready now for Cincinnati, Scooter Gennett. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his game hitting streak.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it made a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Hit back up the middle. Colbert takes it in. And that's the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dahl is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on the show. Stepping up now, Miles Harper is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So with one gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Duvall is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Hamilton looking up, and that one is gone.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul. Strike. Blackmon is off at first with 2 away.
Forward down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and riding in once again, Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go.
Again, Adam Duvall, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup.
Well, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game. You haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Ready for another chance. Scott Schebler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Line to the right side. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One more. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. The 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And over to third now is the runner.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Soft liner towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Miles Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Jeanette ranging into right, but he won't get there. It falls in. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Tyler Anderson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Shepler going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as we are all tied at 5. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Now at the plate, Scooter Jeanette. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. Fans, summer's almost here. Temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for a summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information. Reds fans, don't forget every Friday here at Great American Ballpark is a Fireworks Friday. Stick around following the game for a post-game fireworks show, all set to a musical accompaniment. Get your tickets now for any Fireworks Friday game by visiting us online at Reds.com. Reds fans, make sure to sign up for Red Legs News, a free electronic newsletter that can be delivered straight to your email box. You'll find in-depth information on Reds players and coaches, ballpark information, computer wallpaper, promotions, contests, and special giveaways. To sign up for Red Legs News, log on to our official site at reds.com. Your attention, please. If you've ever thought about bringing a group to a Reds game, now is the time. There's no better way to catch the action of great Reds baseball at Great American Ballpark than to share the experience with a group of 25 or more. For more information on Reds group rates, contact the ticket office here at Great American Ballpark. Thank you. No visit to Great American Ballpark is complete without a visit to the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame and Museum, located on the west side of the ballpark along Main Street. Spanning the history of the Cincinnati Reds, the museum showcases over 16,000 square feet of Reds memorabilia and artifacts. Stop by today. While at Great American Ballpark, be sure to pick up a Cincinnati Reds pocket schedule. Use it to keep track of upcoming games and start times, as well as promotional nights, television broadcasts, and important ballpark information. Pick one up at the Reds Dugout Shop or from any uniformed usher. Fans, established in 1958, the Reds Hall of Fame and Museum is the oldest continually operating Hall of Fame in all of baseball. Since its inception, more than 75 players have been honored with induction to this exclusive club. Balloting for induction to this year's class is open now. Ask any usher for details.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. On the year, Jeanette is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on this Cincinnati ball club. Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
Number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that retires the side. Reds leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's out of the ballpark. Hey, that cleared everything. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 26 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here's the second base, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon at Great American Ballpark. It's the Rockies 7 and the Reds 5. And here's Jose Peraza, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez has a read. He's got it 1 away. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Runners on first with 1 down. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul hole to tie the game. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Right fielder, Scott Shepler.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And that brings up Scott Shepler. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll in now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And that misses inside. 1-0. Rosenthal stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
He's good.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push it.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 61. Kevin.
Ready for another chance, Johnny Hulbert, who bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-2 popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Miles Harper.
Ready once again. Miles' pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone.
The pitcher number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Bradford Robinette will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Bradford Robinette.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that will retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Mike Dunn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Mike.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 1 for 3. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Ready for another shot now, Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. In is Joey Votto now.
First baseman, number 19, Joey
First
Votto.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends a ball well into right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kyle Crockett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly at second base with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnhart is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Story is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Gonzalez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. Jared Hughes takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning. Johnny Colbert will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and two away. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. From the stretch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. It's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
LeMahieu over at second. Colbert at first, two out in the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and two strikes. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and afterward Adam Duvall will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. In there at the letters 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Eugenio Suarez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And it's gone! And that brings up Scott Scheffler. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 1 for 4. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Hernandez is in out of the bullpen now. He'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin on now as he'll pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Rocky's center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. On the ground to the right side. Jeanette has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Dahl. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. The 0-2 home. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Brian Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brian Shaw.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now back. Right fielder.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. It was a fly in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman has a beat on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. Barnhart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Cincinnati as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Ryan McMahon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
0-2, here it is. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Striding in for the Rockies, Johnny Colbert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. One 0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Story at second with 2 down. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And that misses. 2-2. Last strike now for Colorado. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. In now for Colorado, Miles Harper. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more. Fishing a little bit further outside.
Second and third, 2 away. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Wandy Peralta takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He swings into in the air to right center field. Irvin there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the. Ryan McMahon is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third. Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. I'm set with the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
get off me ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Votto is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. In there, no balls and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
To third. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. And in the past against Wade Davis, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends. The Rockies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brian Shaw earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to The Show Nation.